Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with the collective update reading for you guys. So stay tuned. Before I dive into the reading, I want you guys to all check out the community post. I posted some great information on there, especially for crystals to get in alignment, crystals for protection. And this 4 months is going to be really huge for us light beings, for us star seeds, for us light workers, for us indigos, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, earth, angels, and so on. Guys, check that out. It's very important. And if you guys have any questions in regards to this update, this energy update, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and let's communicate with each other. For those who are in union, please share your stories with us. We want to see that there is hope for those who feel like there isn't hope being on this journey. There is. As they always say, there's a method to the madness, and divine, everything happens in divine timing. So with that being said, for all of you guys who are not subscribed to the channel, I would suggest that you do so now. I have a class coming up. That class will be how to work your gifts part 2. And I'm also going to have, an assistant supporting me in showing you guys how to use your gifts, your hands, your sight, how to shield energy. And so I'll be able to interact with another person so that way you guys can see how to do your healing work, how to remove the energy and things like that so you don't get, feel their pain, etc. All right. So if you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can. For all of those who have donated thus far, sending you lots of love and light. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, that is no biggie. Subscribing to the channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation, or follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. Okay, so to all of my clients this week, for those of you who booked tomorrow, I see the bookings coming in. I just want to send you lots and lots of love and light. I am open for the past life regression booking as well. But again, guys, for past life regression and Akashic records, please either book those on a Sunday or a Thursday, and I will let you know how we can work the timing, because those readings or those sessions, they pull a lot of my energy, and so that's why it's important that I have the allotted time to be able to recuperate my energy. Okay, all right, so with that being said, any information you need to know is below in the description box. Now, I'm doing this reading for the collective, and I will be trying to do as many as I can in regards to the shifts, the changes, all the retrogrades, all the different energies that we are feeling, that we are going through, especially those who are of light beings, especially of those who are, who resonate under the spiritual umbrella, such as yourself. So today I am using the Fairy Lenormand deck. You see it? The Fairy Lenormand deck, okay? And I'm using this because it has numbers. And the reason why I'm using it because it has numbers is because I am learning to do time frames. Now, again, time is fluid. You have free will, but if you want to follow the advice, it's more than likely things will work out that way. But again, your other person has free will too. So what you need to do is follow your heart, follow your intuition, and go with what you feel is best. But what I like to do is follow what divine tells me to do, because I know that will keep me safe and on the right track. I don't want to make any more mistakes, right? Especially with this journey. So card number 28 is coined the Gentleman. So you see like a little guy fairy there, right? He looks like he's about his business, very smart, and he's looking like, how can I strategize this plan, right? Like that's the flow he's got, right? So with analytical, it says the house of the gentleman is the masculine house with all the stereotypes and archetypes of masculinity. The lady in the house of the gentleman would show that woman in the situation should take on a more masculine quality, depending on what that might mean for her and the other cards in the reading. So what you're being asked to in this time, Divine Feminine, is to really embody your Divine Masculine side in you. We're not saying don't be vulnerable, don't be, open, but you have to embody your Divine Masculine side, because that's where, you have that outer strength Not saying you don't have strength, but I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. When you're embodying that divine masculine, it's like, take power, take charge. Even though you are in charge as the divine feminine, you've stepped into your power. Okay? The next card out is 22. So this energy, 28 days, maybe a month from now, 22 days, 22 weeks, the 22nd of the month, the same thing with the 28th of the month. Remember, pay attention to numbers. They will guide you. Okay, so we have 22. Look at this beautiful, and look at the full moon. When I see the full moon, I get excited. So with number 22, it talks about the ways, okay? The ways. And so it says, this is the house of making decisions and acting upon them and considering the long-term implications of these choices. It can, however, be a case of the road less traveled that turns out to be the best one. There is no right or wrong way, and you must choose your way. You will just take your pick, as you cannot go both ways at once. So choice, decision. This is card number 22. 2 talks about choices. See, numerology is numerology. With this full moon, right, you guys are noticing a lot of things that you want changed, you want released. And a lot of you are really in that headspace of, I know about this connection, I'm sure about my connection, but, I don't know if I want to continue to go down, go up and down with this seesaw kind of energy. It's not that you don't care or love, your divine masculine, but you're finding your inner strength. And it's like, you can catch up when you can, right? You have to be logical, think analytical when it comes to things like this. If you feel like you're being treated like a doormat, or someone's not really reciprocating the energy that you're reciprocating to them, change direction. It doesn't mean that you need to cut them off forever, but change direction until you feel that you are reciprocated with the same energy that you are giving out, right? So this is beautiful, and Spirit is amazing, because I just asked what I wanted to know for the collective, and this is exactly what I got. So the next card we got out, I'm going to use these more often. I was drawn to them, and I hardly ever use them. 5 talks about changes, and so it says longevity. That's the theme of this card, and it says the tree house shows our health. It says the coffin on the house of the tree, 5th position of the layout. Y'all see it? Okay, 5th position of the layout. It says, would show an end to the current health situation for good or bad, depending on the question. This is also the house of the ancestor, the source of our lifeblood, and it is testament to our survival. It can relate to family and the support that comes with being part of a lineage. So a lot of you guys are feeling your lineage energy. A lot of you guys are feeling your ancestors. A lot of you guys are seeing beautiful sparkling orbs. Like today I got up and looked to the right of me, and they were all circling me, and I just started smiling. I was like, okay, you guys came to visit. But it's beautiful to sit there and see that glittery, it's like little glittery balls, you know what I mean? For those who know what I'm speaking of. So 5 talks about changes. It talks about, letting go of things that no longer serve or grow you. And that's the theme. That's the energy of this full moon, just doing a total reset, a total release. And that is fine. But remember, when we react, if we're going to speak, we got to speak from love. We can't come out in rage. We can't come out frustrated, because we're on a different vibration, and we can never lower our vibration. Yes, we get triggered, but this is the time, remember that card came out yesterday, you're being tested, We're going to get tested a lot. Divine is testing us a lot. Remember, we're gearing up for this amazing, beautiful spiritual experience together, in regards to our gifts and in regards to shaping the world. So we have to really be passing these tests with flying colors. Okay? 5 days, 5 months, something significant in May. 5 weeks. Okay, number 13. So this could be 13th day, 13th week. All right? 13th day, 13th week. So this is beautiful. So what do you think about when you look at this card? What comes to your mind? I'm going to start asking you guys a lot of questions. That way I can get you to use your sixth sense. So look at this. Beautiful, right? So it says the child, the little girl, innocence. So it says, this is the house of purity and action without guilt. This is the realm of doing something for the pure joy without care of result. This is a world devoid of superficiality. And so this is the energy. Like, we want to move on a high vibration. We want to move on love and light. We want to make sure that we're coming at anything or in any environment in a pure, peaceful way, right? This is where we want to be. Please remember to stay in that energy, okay? Remember, 13th day, 13 weeks. Number 26, 26 days, 26 weeks. 2 and 6, it's 8. So we have this book here, and I love that book because I write every single night. I have, oh my God, so many dream journals because I have so many visions, right? So 26, let's dive into this. All right, the book. All right, doesn't this look like something like Akashic Records, like the knowledge of your past lives? Like, it's so amazing. So it talks about knowledge. The house of the book shows where knowledge may be gained within or without. It gives to the card above it and about it the light of clarity and preservation. It can mean that the information required is easily found and shared. So a lot of you guys may have the gifts of accessing the Akashic Records or accessing past lives, right? And especially if you are a high priestess, you have many, many gifts. Especially if you're a light worker, you have many, many, many gifts, right? And so as you go into your purpose, all of those gifts are going to start to reveal themselves to you. And so when you're seeing clips in your mind's eye, as you're doing something and you just drift off into a whole like daydream, you're getting clips and images of something you were doing in your past life or something that's coming to fruition in the future. This is the Akashic Records. Now, before I even read it, remember what I said when I saw the book, right? And so for me, being able to access my own Akashic Records 3 weeks ago or so, and even though I only stayed in there for like 2 minutes because it was just too beautiful. It was too beautiful for me. It was just unbelievable. It was magical. And I was just like, wow, okay, right? So this is what it's saying. The 26th of the month, 26 weeks, something's going to come to fruition in regards to you learning about your past lives or you getting information about your lineage or your, you're doing your past life regression, okay? So let's dive into the last card, 20. I was about to say second to none. That I love when I see that. I'm like, second to none, 20. So with 20, look at this. What comes to mind for you? Okay. So this is the garden, okay? And so 2 talks about changes, right? So the theme of this card is communing. This is the house of getting out and about and mixing in the world. This is the world of social engagement and entertainment. So a lot of you, your gifts are going to lead you to do a lot of great things. Have, classes, have meetups, have different functions. And some of your gifts are this is what's going to catapult you to fame in regards to your spiritual gifts, as long as you keep it with integrity. I never, want anyone to use their gifts out of personal gain, because that is not what it's for. You putting yourself out to the world, you lighting the world up. That's where your abundance comes in at. You don't come in using your gifts like, okay, I'm gonna get this big house, I'm gonna get this. That's not how you think about it, right? So if I want to manifest an office space, I'm gonna be like, you know what, my clients, this, that, because that's what it really is. I don't want to do my work in the same place I lay my head, because I have to tap into you guys. There's energies, there's different things. I want to have a separate place so that way I feel like when I come home, I can digress, right? So this is beautiful for you guys. In the overall energy, we got number 1. All right, so look at this here. Sorry for the glare. Look at that, and what do you see? What do you think about? So it says writer, messenger. When I also think about number 1, I also think about divine, source, God, spirit, right? So it's not a coincidence that this is the overall message. And the theme of the card is communications, liaison. So it says, this house relates to the sitter's engagement with the world. It can indicate the message that is being transmitted to the world by their behavior. I'll read that again. This house relates to the sitter's engagement with the world. It can indicate the message that is being transmitted to the world by their behavior. So remember, our energy is very powerful. Our gifts are very powerful and strong. So however we're putting our light out there, we're going to raise the vibration. We all know this. So, you know, if you're having an off day, everybody has those times when they're going to be off, right? But remember, I taught you in the class how to transmute that energy. So even if you're at work, say, you know what, I need 5 minutes. Go off to a secret place and transmute your energy. Send that energy back from which you think it came, right? Or where you think, you know, it's where the underlying issue is. If you need to know how to transmute energy, email me. I told one of my subscribers the other day, I wrote right back. I was like, okay, you do it like this. This is how you do it, right? Or you can go watch the video, the class. It says how to work your gifts. It's on the channel, all right? So this is very important. We're delivering the message from Spirit, God, Source, Divine. Overall message. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So we are going to dive into the Mystic Moon Oracles. All right. So the first card out for Divine Masculine, we have Recognition. And this card has come out the last few readings as well. So your Divine Masculine is recognizing whether they're strong enough to come forward. That we will know that based on what wave you are in the twin flame journey. Some Divine Masculines are really busting through the door. Some Divine Masculines are, you know, tiptoeing across the street. Some Divine Masculines are still hiding behind the wall. So it depends, right? Only you know how your Divine Masculine energy is. The next card out is Deception. And so it's that energy of, you know I did my Divine Feminine wrong. I know I hurted my Divine Feminine. I know I, you know, ghosted, whatever they done. They're more like, okay, I'm ready now. And if I go into this, will I get done the same way that I did my person? And some of them are still working through, you know, of being a mess. I mean, we could just be honestly, you know, forward here, being a mess. They're trying to clear it out. They're trying to figure it out. Remember, the Divine Feminine, she ignites or he ignites first, then Divine Masculine follows. So we're already understanding what these changes are, what's happening. They're probably at home, being ripped to shreds spiritually, energetically, losing their mind. And all they have to do is just reach out and be like, help me understand, right? The next card out is Pause. So a lot of you have noticed a difference in your Divine Masculine. If you were recently communicating with them and having conversations, and slowly they started to fall off the map again, they're doing that work. Spirit is really, you know, got them in a real tight hold here, and trying to really get them to see what is happening, because a lot of them are fearing with their behavior, with the way they've been acting, they're definitely going to lose their Divine Feminine forever, right? Admired. Regardless of what has happened in this connection, your Divine Masculine admires the person you are. They feel this connection. Whether they're strong enough to come forward or not, they feel it. And they're very, really scared of losing you out of their life where they have no access. Where, you know how we're always drawn to each other, even if we're off in different relationships, stuff like that. There'll be those times when y'all wake up and your souls are really scratching for each other, you understand? And so that's that feeling that they can't seem to find in anybody else, whether they are just talking to somebody or, you know, just got a friends with benefits, whatever, however it resonates. They can't get that same energy that you, Divine Feminine, gave to them, right? So for Divine Feminine, the first card out is Conclusion. So Divine Feminine, again, a lot of you in the collective are really focusing on your life path and purpose at this point. You know, like you focus on your life path and purpose. You got the conclusion. You know what this connection is all about. But you're not willing to sit there and just stand like a statue and wait on your Divine Masculine to figure it out. You're like, okay, well, let me get this business plan together. Let me start my website. Let me open my shop. And, you know, you good. I'm here. But I'm living my life. And the Divine Feminines are ready to date, ready to feel true intimacy, like kissing, hugging, holding, right? Not no in and out type of crap. The next card out, yeah, Divine Feminine is reinventing. This is reinvention. It's reinvention time for Divine Feminine. And it's about those coins. It's about what am I going to bring to, my life that's going to continue to help with the collective, right? So say, for example, when I'm shopping and doing things for you guys as a collective, like picking out things, what you would need, say, for example, your chakras, or if a lot of you are emailing me, telling me, how do I protect myself? How do I protect myself? Okay, let me go shop around and get things for them to help them out. That's unconditional love. Me and my partner, who likes to help set up my page, and we fight all the time about the exchange. And he's like, but Chrissy, like, you're really good. Like, you really are lowballing yourself. And I'm like, it's not about that. And now he finally gets, he's like, because I was on this other channel and she was charging 200. And I'm like, well, that's not this channel. Because that is not what Spirit is calling me to do. And it's not like I'm being like, oh, I'm just going to do this. It's not that. Because this isn't about the money. It's about, within the spiritual world, there's the exchange. That's the only reason they're there. That's the exchange. If you notice, certain things or certain ways you move, and it doesn't, and there's no equal give and take, you feel depleted. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel what I'm saying on that. There's some times where you was like, oh my God, I'm going to do something for this person just out of unconditional love. And because they were not in the right way of receiving it, you just felt like trash. Right? So that's the energy Divine Feminine's in, reinvention. The next card out is nostalgia. So of course, regardless of what moves Divine Feminine make, no matter where Divine Feminine goes in his or her life, you'll always have that nostalgia, thinking, wondering, your divine counterpart showing up in your visions, in your energy, you smelling their perfume or smelling their cologne out of the blue. You're seeing numbers like crazy, or you hear a song come on that resonates with you, how your connection is and was. So that's that, okay? But you have to continue to stand in your power and know that if someone is not reciprocating the same energy, you have to move forward. And I'm not saying, again, that your connection is not going to become, make it to union or to cut them off or do anything low vibrational towards your divine masculine. But this is the time where you need to really stop babying them and, be into their, when we talk about send love and light and healing, I don't know if you guys understand what we mean by that. So when we say send them love and light, you have the gift to heal, right? Okay, so take their picture, go into a small prayer, ask for permission with your intention, use your hands on the picture and send them love and light. That's what we mean when we say that. Healing. As you work through your chakras, imagine your divine masculine sitting right in front of you, and both of you guys' chakras are being worked and aligned. That's what we mean by healing. So I think that may help a lot of you guys. A lot of the divine feminines may be getting those, memories about like what happened with the divine masculine. Or if, for example, you were in a situation where you were made to feel less than who you were to the divine masculine because of the karmic, and they were ashamed and didn't want to really claim who you were to them or get caught up with third-party situations or karmic partners, and you were the one that they, brushed to the side or treated dirt or low. And, sometimes those thoughts come up because it's like, now that the karmic is out of the way, I've always been here, even when you said, negative things to me, to the karmic, or you belittled me to the karmic, or you treated me like crap over the karmic, only to find out that the karmic really didn't love you the way you thought they did, because you thought that the karmic was your end-all be-all. And as you were playing the divine feminine or hurting the divine feminine, divine God, source, spirit is not going to let that happen too long. And things got reversed. So that's why it's important. Sow your seeds. Put out your positive karma. And for divine feminines, there's no reason for you to be in a victim mentality anymore because you already won. The overall energy. for the both. New direction. New direction. And this has come out several times as well. And you're seeing yourselves authentically, genuinely, truly naked. And you're allowing yourself to surrender. You're allowing yourself to go with the light. You're confident. You got a new pep in your step. And this is what we as a collective need to focus on. You have to remember, with these divine connections, however it's meant to end up, that's the way it's going to end up anyway. So don't stress. Don't worry about it, because it's all in divine timing. And it'll all work out, right? All right, it's good information. So let's dive into the Moonology spread. So the first card out for the collective is the gibbous moon. It says you are very close to achieving your goal. So a lot of you guys, however it resonates for you, divine masculine, divine feminine, you are very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. So on this gibbous moon, you may come to some new insights, whether it's your business, whether it's your spiritual growth, whether it's your spiritual journey, whether it's work, okay? The next card out is nothing will come of this situation, void of a course, moon. So look at that, beautiful, right? So spirit is saying, like, everything is fine. Like, don't let the mental get to you, right? And for those of you who think that it's not fine, it is fine. And you, if you are in that energy where you just have to know what your divine masculine is doing all the time, have to have them, have to have this connection, you're in the wrong damn energy. Because I tell all of you, the reason you are in these connections first is to work, love, and heal yourself. That's what your divine masculine is teaching you. How to love yourself. You ever notice when your divine masculine starts to reject you or abandon you or start to treat you like crap, you go into that, oh, like, what have I done? What, like, you know, why isn't they talking? Why aren't they speaking to me? You know when you're healed, because those deal with inner childhood wounds from a parent, from a way you were brought up, when you weren't given the love that you receive, and it triggers that, right? But you work on that. That's why forgiving your parents is so important. I'm going to treat myself damn good. That way nobody can ever come in my life and treat me less than that. And that's the energy you should always have. The next card out is adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. What in your life needs to be adjusted? What do you need or feel that needs to go? What do you feel needs to stay? You know. Overall energy. This has come out again as well. North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Just be free. Don't worry about, for the divine masculine, are people going to judge you? Are people going to think you weird? Are people going to think your divine feminine's weird because she's spiritual or he's spiritual? You're not living your life to please and come to and get validation from others. You're living your life because you're supposed to be here living your life, having fun, enjoying the moment, and living your life path, purpose, and mission while you're doing so. So a lot of you, look at that North Node. Again, remember I told you that North Node is tied to your karma from past life. That's what you're working to clear out this life. Go in your natal chart, look at your North Node. My North Node is Leo. And so again, my past lives, I rejected love. I didn't appreciate it. I was horrible at it. This life, all I wanted was, you know, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. And I get it. So now I'm working on clearing the past karma. Because I deserve love. I don't have to get it from anybody. I walk these streets of New York every single day. I'm born, raised, bred from Chicago. And I don't have a care, a fear, nothing in the world. 5'5", 100 pounds. That's the energy you guys need to be in. Unstoppable. Because you know, even though you think you don't have anybody, you have a strong spiritual, ancestral lineage team guiding you and supporting you. Nothing can get over or above you because they got you, right? Whew. Whew. We are cooking with hot grease today. All right, guys, if this is resonating with you, you already know what to do. For those of you who resonate as a light worker, let's dive into the cards. The first card out is yes. So it says, just say yes. All right. Just say yes. Be open. And you see how I taught you guys the other day about pulling the light down. A lot of you guys have Atlantean lineage in your system, or you were, you know, from a past life, you lived in Atlantis. All right. So really get to, you know, digging that information up and reading about it. And a lot of things may resonate with you. The next card out is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Remember when I told you about in meditation, not once, not twice, but even 3 times, this is what I kept hearing from them. You are the oracle. You are the oracle. I want you to look up what is an oracle. All right. Find out information about it. Like, you really are going to come here and rock this world with your gifts. So don't be afraid. Don't let anyone dim your light. M. Rama, where are you being called to journey to? Pay attention to your visions. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay? So, let's get the overall energy for you guys that resonate as light workers. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. And some of you guys have bits of starseed, bits of light worker. You know what I mean? Like, you have had many lives. So here you are. This also came out for the divine masculine yesterday. So it's not a coincidence that it's coming out again. Okay. All right. So let's dive into starseed. All right. If you resonate as a starseed, first card out, your life is a canvas. It says artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Right? Next card, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So this is what's happening now with the star seeds. And yesterday, did a lot of you feel your crown chakra on fire and your third eye on fire, where you put your head above like your crown and felt so much heat just like flying through your skull? Comment below if you felt that. You got a light code and a download. Lifting the veil. It says questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. And so this is where you are, starseed. If it's not in alignment, I don't have the time. And that's what's really in my bio on Instagram. If it's not aligned, I don't have time. Right? Star ancestor. Oh my God, look at the E. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Star ancestors. It says hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Again, a lot of you guys have that Atlantean past life energy, and a lot of you guys have that Egyptian past life energy. And especially if you are a light worker, high priestess, you have many gifts, many gifts. And they'll start to come to fruition as you, or start to expand as you open yourself up and trust the divine. And as I'm speaking this, the timer said 33:22. All right. And like you see, like the extraterrestrials, so beautiful. All right. And we have the overall energy. Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. That's all Spirit is asking you to do. Just leap and we will catch you. Okay? Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, this is beautiful. Like, I can't even lie. All right, let's dive into... We're going to do Atlantean first. All right. So we're using the Atlantean cards. Atlantis cards, sorry. So the first card out is gratitude. Gratitude. Remember how I talked to you guys about being grateful for everything, regardless if you feel you have it or not. So it says, those who lived in golden Atlantis constantly gave thanks for the opportunity of life on earth and for their daily experiences. They did not just express their gratitude in thoughts and words, they showed it every moment of the day with happiness, laughter, and zest for living. They put their hearts and soul into everything they did. This attitude of gratitude attracts abundance from the universe. Consequently, the Atlanteans were constantly showered with blessings. Abundance. It says gratitude is the purest form of prayer and is a key to abundance. Your guidance is to count your blessings and give thanks for that which you wish to receive as if you already have it. This will unlock the doors to universal bounty. The time is now. Show your thanks by the way you live your life. See that? The next card out is materialization. Materialization. Okay. So it says, the Magi and some specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms. First, they achieved total clarity about what they wanted. They then focused on the most intricate details of this vision and were able to hold it in their mind. Because everything is made up of energy, they could draw the pure energy of the higher dimensions into a denser vibration and fashion it into the physical object. This power was used to serve the people. Manifest your vision. If you chose this card, your guidance is to become totally clear about what you want in your life. Be sure that you really want it. When you have this clarity, focus on your vision without doubt or deviation, and it must manifest. Focus on your vision and make it happen. There you go. The next card, recording crystals. Wow. Now you know I'm a crystal girl. I love my crystals. So it says, in the golden times of Atlantis, information, education, or spiritual teachings were telepathically recorded into special quartz recorded crystals. This knowledge was then downloaded into smaller crystals, which were teleported. In other words, made to dematerialize and then rematerialize where they were needed. People made themselves receptive, then accessed the information by holding the crystal to their third eye. In this way, a spiritual internet as well as an education network was formed. Check the records. If you draw this card, you are guided to open your mind to the new. Unexpected information may be revealed, which will help you to comprehend the jigsaw of your life. If a recording crystal comes to you, relax and put it to your third eye so that you can absorb the sacred wisdom it holds. So I'm going to show you guys something that's really beautiful. So anytime I meditate, I have a pink Lemurian quartz, and there's barcodes on the side. Now they say these barcodes are like information from the Atlantean, like times or whatever. But what's really cool is ever since I started pulling the white light down through my crown chakra when I meditate, I see images of these. I see different images in regards to Atlantis, right? And so this is so amazing, right? Okay, so the last card out. Well, not the last card, because I have another gift for you guys. Nature. 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 So it says, the golden Atlanteans honored every aspect of the natural world, understanding that everyone and everything is part of Source. Humans, animals, and nature worked together, and there was no fear between the species. Plants reciprocated with a bountiful harvest. Animals gave their produce freely and lovingly, recognizing the divine uniqueness of all life forms. The people never tried to alter or interfere with the genetic blueprint of life. This card reminds you to recognize and honor your uniqueness and that of everyone else. Consciously contribute to the well-being of the natural world, and notice how people, animals, and planets respond to you. Your guidance is to check that your thoughts, words, and deeds are harmless and well-intended. Then your rewards will be bountiful beyond your expectation. It is time to harvest your abundance. All right, so the last card out. Overall energy, we have unicorns. Unicorns. So it says, in the golden age of Atlantis, unicorns help maintain purity and divine innocence. These seven-dimensional, pure white ascended horses radiated light that looked like a sprawling horn from their third eye. They could direct a beam of pure energy into people. They are returning now to help our planet to ascend as they touch us with dignity, love, beauty, grace, and healing, and reconnect us with our soul essence, purity. If you draw this card, the unicorns wish to connect with you. Find time to be quiet, preferably out in nature. Think about them and allow them to touch you with the qualities of dignity, love, beauty, and grace. They may offer you healing or reconnect you to your soul essence. Remain open to a message from them today. Be prepared for your unicorn energy to touch you. Okay, so let's get to your favorite part. So we're going to pull some cards that's going to guide the divine masculine, divine feminine in regards to their gifts. So the first two cards that came out for divine masculine is body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Look at the video I posted last night, and also take note of those gifts as well. Okay? The next card for the divine masculine, sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So it's very important, especially if you're sensitive, that you need to look the crystals, right? You need to keep yourself aligned with crystals. Keep a crystal bracelet. Keep crystals in your pocket. For me, I have at least 8 crystals, 2 in each bra, 1 in each pocket, 3 bracelets on the left, 2 on the right. It just depends. My necklace. So I have at least at any given moment 10 crystals, but I have them so camouflaged in where you're not seeing, you don't see all of them. If you look at me, you'll just see my bracelets and be like, oh, okay, cool. Right? So for those of you who are sensitive, it's you really, really, really need to start studying crystals, understanding crystals, because this is going to help you through these next 4 months. And if you think I'm lying, I'm telling you, watch. I'm going to get more and more emails, and I don't mind it. I love it so much because it's okay, this is your issue. Okay, this is what you need to do. Work on this, fix this, this is how you do it. Right? But more than anything ever, we need to protect our energy, protect our aura, protect our space, because we're going to get a lot of information and we're going to be dealt with a lot of things these next 4 months. Right? But we can handle it. We wouldn't have been given the mission if we couldn't. All right? So, for the divine feminine, study. It says reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So a lot of the divine feminines are studying, really getting up on their gifts, really getting up on where they've come from. Really, for example, finding more information about Egypt, finding more information about Atlantis, finding more information about the Pleiades, what's starseed, what's light worker, what's an earth angel, who are the seraphims, stuff like that. And you're just going to really rapidly get all of the information that you need, right? Overall energy for the collective builder. So it says, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Interesting. All right, guys. So that is your energy update collective reading. Again, don't forget to check the community post tab. I put information in there as well as in the description box about the Etsy shop, or you can do it on my website at www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com in regards to ordering your protection crystals and your chakra alignment crystals. Okay, they will be charged, and I will get them out to you ASAP. Again, these next 4 months are crucial. I need all of my indigos out there who watch the channel, who are always commenting, who are always emailing. I need you to be okay, right? So I get emails a lot where people are breaking down, and I'm not going to be like, well, that would be $5 for me to, no. I write back. They'll tell you. I write back all the time. Okay, what you're going through is this. What you need to do is this. You know what I mean? Because we all need each other, and I always tell you, and they will tell you in the emails that I write to you guys, I got you. What happened? Say less. I got it. You know what I mean? So I'm here. I want all of you to be your true, authentic, genuine selves. Just because you're on a spiritual journey, you do not have to change your outer appearance. We need you showing up exactly as you are so we can continue to awaken others. Notice how, as you become enlightened, you light somebody else up, and that person lights someone else up. We are, as a whole, the light workers. We are the new generation that's here to change the world, and we're doing it. So I'm proud of you. I love you guys, and you are important, and I got you if you feel like you don't have anyone else. Love and light.